If you are a service provider or you are thinking of starting a business that you will be providing services to a group of people and you desire to make more money and get access to more business opportunities as a service provider, then this episode is for you. Listen carefully, get a pen, get a journal, and get ready to write down some notes and some strategies that you will implement to make some money and get more business opportunities. So, if you are thinking of providing services, it could be online services, it could be whatever type of services, graphic designing, digital marketing services, or teaching services, anything as long as it's a service and you have been thinking or you desire to scale what you're doing and of course consistently make more money, right? And of course get access to more business opportunities. Let's talk about this, right? This is coming from a situation that happened a few weeks ago. I had the opportunity of speaking to an online at an online event to a community of people, a very vibrant community made up of professionals, mostly from West Africa, especially Nigeria, and of course Ghana. And this community is made up of mostly digital service providers specialized in diverse range of services from website building to app development to social media management, graphic design, and all of these online services or skills that they had developed for themselves and they desire to serve more people and of course get paid. And during my session, I touched on different things on various topics, but there was this particular insight that I shared with them and I want to share with you. And I did spend some time to really talk about this with them. And many people shared incredible feedback after that session because they found it very insightful and very challenging. I told them that as a service provider, listen to me carefully. If you are providing services or you're thinking of providing any service, listen carefully. As a service provider, if you ensure that you have developed your skills to offer the right value and you possess the confidence to showcase this value and you have the courage to negotiate, you will always close more deals, get more business opportunities, and of course, make more money. Now, why did I emphasize on this point? I'm going to break it down and you're going to see how you can develop a better strategic perspective that will lead to more business opportunities and, of course, getting paid more with the services that you provide. You see, in my experience, many professionals are passionate but lack the required value needed to make a significant impact in the lives of their target clients. Right? Now, what do I mean? You see, there is a difference between somebody who is good at something and somebody who is excellently skilled at something. There are people doing things just because they are passionate, but they are not excellently skilled at that thing that they can create the required value and create significant impact. So, this is point one. If you will shine and get more business opportunities and get paid as a service provider, one of your biggest responsibilities is to become very, very skillful at what you do, that you can create significant impact in the lives of your target clients in a way that they will come back to you for repeat and regular purchase, or they will highly recommend you. Now, when people come back to you for repeat and regular purchase, that is more business opportunities and that's more money. When you are so good that people can recommend you because you are very good, that is more business opportunities and more money. So, as a service provider, you must understand this and you must be on a daily pursuit of making sure that when it comes to being excellently skilled and creating significant impact with your skills in the lives of your target market is critical, because it is the foundation for you to get more business opportunities and, of course, get paid. The second thing the second thing that you need to do if you will get more business opportunities and get paid is this. You need to build yourself when it comes to effectively communicating the worth of your services. Many people are skilled, but many people cannot effectively communicate the worth of their services. Let me tell you, as a service provider, no matter how skilled you are, if you lack the ability to communicate the worth of your services, either communicating by speaking, either communicating by writing, either communicating through visuals, if you don't know how to communicate the worth of your services, your potentials will always remain untapped. And when your potentials remain untapped, you will not have access to business opportunities and you will not always get paid for what you can deliver, right? So, if you desire, listen carefully, if you desire to get more business opportunities and make more money by serving more people, you need to up your game when it comes to effectively communicating the worth of the services that you deliver. Because the value that people understand is what they will pay for. The value that people understand is what they will recommend. The value that people understand is what they will run back to. The value that people understand is what they will be loyal to. The value that people understand is what they will always pay for, even if you increase the price. So that is the second thing when it comes to getting more business opportunities and getting paid consistently as a service provider. Be so good at communicating the worth of your value that people cannot ignore and people cannot close their eyes. Because when you fail, listen to this. When you fail to communicate the worth of your services, your potentials as an expert will always remain untapped. There are many of you listening to me. Yes, you listening to me right now. You are so gifted, you are so skillful, you are so good, but yet you are being underpaid. You are not enjoying the full benefit of your potentials. Do you know why? You are not good at communicating the worth of your value. You have not trained yourself. Listen to this. Communication is a skill. You train yourself to communicate your value. You train yourself to be so good at communicating the worth of your services that people cannot ignore. You don't become a good communicator overnight. You don't become a good communicator by thinking. Don't confuse between being fluent and being a good communicator. There are many people that are very fluent when they speak, but they don't understand the art and the science of communicating their value that will make people to pay them for their value. All right? Number three. Are you still here with me? Number three. The third thing that you need to do if you will get more business opportunities and get paid as a service provider is you need to have the boldness to ask for what you truly deserve. Many people don't have the boldness to ask for what they deserve in terms of pricing. Yes, Many people are still underpricing. They are still shaking when they are asking for how much they should be paid. When you keep doing that, you will not get more business opportunities. Why? Because you begin to show that people cannot trust you. You're not an expert. People, you're not a professional. You don't know what you're doing. It shows. And of course, there's a way that when you underprice yourself, some valuable people will not work with you because they feel that no, if you can price me this cheap, then your value is not worth it. The process you go through to create the value is deficient. Oh, yes, that's how rich people think. That's how people with wealthy minds think, right? So many people possess the right skills. They can even communicate their value as mentioned, but yet they struggle when it comes to pricing. They lack the boldness to ask for what they truly deserve, and they often undervalue their work in a competitive market. When I train in business, I always tell entrepreneurs, if you are struggling to make sales and the first thing that comes to your mind is to reduce prices, then when it comes to strategy, you have your skills are zero when it comes to strategy. If you're a business person and your sales are not good, and the first thing that comes to your mind is to drop price, then you need to work on your business skills. You need to work on your ability to build strategies and execute strategies. You are not using your brain very well as a business person. Sorry to say that. Right? So, the third thing you need to start doing as a service provider is to develop the boldness to ask for what you truly deserve. Develop the boldness to go to new markets, serve people, and boldly charge them industry price. I always challenge people. Check how the best in your industry, check how they are pricing, and start pricing at that level. Am I saying that I should not price lower? No, you can price lower, but do it with wisdom. Here's one thing I always do. When especially small businesses or younger businesses or small event holders, when they reach out to me to speak in an event and they want to pay me lower than what I normally price to speak or to train, and if I am willing, I am ready, and I am willing to speak at that event, here's what I always do. I will accept what they are giving, but I will in my invoice, I will tell them, let's say that I normally price 500,000 francs, or let's say $1,000 for those who are listening from other countries, right? That's an example. Right? Let's say I normally price $1,000 to speak for 1 hour in an event. And let's say this youth group or this youth organization wants to pay me $200 to come and speak, right? Here's what I always do. In the invoice, I will write my original price to speak, $1,000. Then I'll write discount offered, 80% or 70%, amount accepted, $200. So that they should see my worth and let them understand that I am here willingly, and I gave them the privilege to have me stand on their platform to speak, even though I am highly sought after, I am good at what I do, I am excellent, and people pay me times 4 of what they're giving me to get me stand on their stage. That way, I am not underselling myself. That way, I am sending a strong message. That way, I am making sure they understand what is at stakes and what they are having on their platform, right? It is important, okay? So be bold enough. When you're if you're accepting something less, be bold enough. Tell the client, you see, I am accepting this for these reasons, but this is my standard price, and this is on a special occasion that I'm accepting this. Let them know. Don't be chicken-hearted. All right. And never be afraid. You know, there are some people in business that they accept everything that comes to them because they are afraid to lose a client. No. Don't be afraid to lose customers. Instead, redirect that energy to up your marketing and sales strategies to get more customers. You see that? All right. So be bold enough to ask for what you truly deserve. Stop undervaluing your work and your potentials and your skills by being chicken hearted in how you do your pricing. All right. You see, some professionals have the right skills, the right confidence, but lack the negotiating power to seal deals. This is the last thing I'll talk about. If you will get more business opportunities and you will get paid more, you need to build your negotiation power. Without negotiation power, you will find it difficult to seal deals. There are people that will come to you when they have money, but they will show that they don't have money. There are people that will come to you that they have a lot of money and they are willing to pay you times 3 of your normal pricing. And if you don't have negotiating skills, you are going to undervalue yourself. And there are some people that you meet who are difficult clients. And if you don't have good negotiating skills, you will lose them. Meanwhile, they have the capacity to pay you. There are some people that will come to you and they are doubting, are you really good at this? It's your responsibility to negotiate well and make them see you as an expert and as a thought leader that it will be a privilege to have your services. It's all about negotiation. I always tell people in business, if there is one training you must take, if there's one book you must read, if there's any research you must do, is do a lot of training, researching, and reading about negotiation skills. You need it. Without the ability to negotiate, you will struggle to seal deals. You will struggle to get access to business opportunities that reflect your true value. Okay? Negotiation is an art, it's a science, and you need to learn how to build this particular skill. All right? So, in summary, I have shared 4 things. To thrive as a service provider in this dispensation, you must be good at refining your skills continuously so you become an excellent service provider that competition cannot easily replace. Number 2, build the confidence and the skills to project your value, communicate the worth of your value in a way people understand and desire to pay for. Number 3, courageously ask for the right compensation. Be bold enough to ask for what you're worth. And number 4, master the art and the science of negotiation. These basic actions will ensure that you enjoy prosperity in the marketplace with your service that you provide and with the skills that God has given you. I believe that if you embrace this simple process, you will transform your career and you will move from just being, a passive player in the economy to being a formidable industry player. Let me know, did you learn something? Were you inspired? Were you challenged? Please leave me a comment and also leave me a comment which city and which country you are following from. We have had amazing feedback. Thank you so much, everybody, for your feedback. And reach out to me if you want us to connect, you want us to talk about your business, an upcoming event, online, on site. Let's talk, right? And see how we can make it work. God bless you. My name is Javnyuy Joybert. And remember, you are rare, you are remarkable, and Jesus loves you. Blessings.